The British royal family, one of the most captivating institutions in the world, is synonymous with tradition, grandeur, and the public's endless fascination. However, beneath the carefully curated appearances and royal duties lies a web of personal conflicts, emotional burdens, and a series of generational shifts that will determine the future of the monarchy. And at the heart of these intricate dynamics, amidst both whispered tensions and public admiration, stands one symbol of royal legacy, the Spencer Tiara. This tiara is no ordinary piece of jewelry. It is a dazzling artifact imbued with history, mystery, and unspoken stories. Worn by Princess Diana on her wedding day to Prince Charles, the tiara was not merely an accessory. It was a crown that defined a moment in time, a symbol of a fairytale union that would unravel with scandal and heartbreak. The tiara became a silent witness to Diana's tragic fall from grace within the royal family, and in the years following her death, it took on a much deeper significance. Now, in a time of monumental shifts in the monarchy, the tiara is poised to play a central role once again, this time in the hands of Princess Charlotte, the youngest member of the royal family, and granddaughter to Princess Diana. But this heirloom, despite its beauty, may be more of a burden than a gift. The question arises, can the monarchy reconcile with the emotional weight of its past, or will this tiara become a symbol of a future burdened by unresolved histories? Princess Charlotte, second child of Prince William and Princess Catherine, is already emerging as one of the most beloved members of the royal family. The public adores her cheerful demeanor and her undeniable resemblance to her grandmother, Princess Diana. Yet, as she grows, there are whispers in royal circles that her destiny is far more complicated than just stepping into her role as a future monarch. There is immense speculation about Charlotte's potential future as she matures into a young woman, particularly when it comes to her role in the royal legacy. She is the granddaughter of the late Princess Diana, and many royal watchers are wondering if the Spencer tiara will become an integral part of her life, just as it was for Diana. But the question lingers, what does it mean for a young princess to wear the very tiara that symbolizes not just royal splendor, but also the fractures, the scandals, and the painful past of the royal family? Wearing the Spencer tiara would inevitably thrust Charlotte into the limelight in ways that go beyond just royal duty. It would signal that the monarchy is finally ready to confront the past, not just Diana's tragic death, but also the long-standing emotional turmoil within the royal family. But will this be a victory for the monarchy, a way of healing generational wounds, or will it only deepen the divide between tradition and modernity? The monarchy's future, as it prepares for a new generation of royals, is under intense scrutiny, and much of it will depend on how figures like Princess Charlotte handle the emotional inheritance of those who came before them. The burden of history weighs heavily on her. Can she rise above it and carve out her own identity? Or will she remain shackled to the shadow of her grandmother, forever marked by the unfulfilled dreams of a fairy tale? For Queen Camilla, the notion of Princess Charlotte wearing the Spencer tiara is fraught with personal complexity. Camilla, the second wife of King Charles, has spent much of her life as a figure at the center of public controversy. Once viewed as the woman who caused the dissolution of Charles and Diana's marriage, Camilla has had to endure years of public scorn, a reality that only shifted after her marriage to Charles and her eventual role as queen consort. But even as she assumed her royal role with grace, Camilla was always bound by the past. The shadow of Diana looms large over her life, and no matter how much the public may have come to accept her as queen, Camilla knows that her position has never been entirely secure. Her marriage to Charles has been, and continues to be, a symbol of both love and betrayal, a story that, despite their enduring relationship, cannot be easily erased from the collective memory of the British public. As Charlotte grows older, the idea that this young girl, who shares a likeness to Diana and carries a deep connection to the royal legacy, might wear the Spencer tiara, could have deep emotional ramifications for Camilla. What does it mean to her, as queen consort, to have the next generation, in the form of Charlotte, so closely tied to the very legacy that has been so painful for her? The tiara represents Diana in a way that can never be severed from the narrative of Charles and Camilla's own tumultuous past. For Camilla, seeing Charlotte wear the tiara could be a reminder of the years spent on the fringes of royal life, struggling to find a place within a family that, for so long, saw her as a usurper. Will Camilla see Charlotte's potential inheritance of the tiara as a gesture of reconciliation, or as an affirmation of the monarchy's complicated relationship with its own history? For Camilla, the tiara could also symbolize the modernity she has helped usher in as queen consort. While Diana's legacy is undeniably tied to tradition, Camilla represents a new kind of royal figure, one who navigates the challenges of modernity with poise, but remains very much a product of the royal world's ancient structures. The tiara, worn by Charlotte, would be a living testament to this transition. But will this move toward embracing Diana's legacy ultimately serve Camilla's vision for the monarchy, or will it only bring new tensions to the surface? At the very heart of this complex family drama stands Prince William, the future King of England. His role in the monarchy has been increasingly scrutinized, with many seeing him as the necessary force for change within a centuries-old institution. As the son of Prince Charles and grandson of Princess Diana, William is intimately tied to two vastly different royal legacies, one representing tradition, and the other embodying the hope of modernity. With King Charles growing older, William stands at the threshold of becoming the monarch that many believe will usher in the monarchy's future. His ability to navigate the intricate web of royal history, personal relationships, and public expectations will shape not just his reign, but the future of the monarchy itself. The Spencer Tiara, as it potentially passes to Charlotte, represents one such symbol of this delicate balance. How will William handle the legacy of Diana in his own family, particularly when it comes to Charlotte's role in carrying the tiara into the future? For William, the question is not only about the legacy of his late mother, but also the monarchy's ability to evolve while staying rooted in its storied past. The decision to allow Charlotte to wear the tiara could symbolize a return to the family's emotional core, while also reflecting William's desire to make the royal family relatable to the people. But how does he balance the love for his mother with the pragmatic realities of his role as future king? As the Spencer Tiara re-emerges in the royal story, its role as a symbol of both history and healing will undoubtedly have far-reaching consequences. For Princess Charlotte, the tiara may be more than just a beautiful accessory, it will carry the weight of an entire royal family's history, with all its triumphs, tragedies, and unresolved conflicts. The tiara is no longer just a family heirloom, it is a battleground for the soul of the monarchy itself. For Queen Camilla, Prince William, and the royal family, the Spencer Tiara will be more than just a ceremonial piece of jewelry, it will be a reminder of all that has come before, and all that still remains unresolved. Will the tiara serve as a symbol of healing, or will it drag the royal family back into the complex, emotional struggles of the past? As the next generation of royals steps forward, the Spencer Tiara's place in the family's legacy will remain a source of both hope and tension, and the monarchy's future depends on how it chooses to confront, or deny, the emotional weight of history. The tiara is not just an accessory, it is a story waiting to unfold, one that will shape the destiny of the royal family for generations to come.